The widow of a Monte police officer, Sergeant Michael Paredes, filed a $25 million lawsuit against Los Angeles County and District Attorney George Gascon on Tuesday. This comes after Michael lost his life while on duty back in June of this year. He and Officer Joseph Santana responded to a call at a Siesta Inn motel where Justin Flores ambushed and killed them both.
I think that it just hits really close to home to all law enforcement, and not just law enforcement in general. This could have been anybody. This man could have been, he could have hurt somebody at the hotel. He could have hurt somebody on the street.
She blames Gascon's progressive policies, saying they have led to more criminals on the street. Through the lawsuit, Janine is hoping to bring awareness to the impacts of soft on crime policies.
Those policies were put in place, and now people have been directed to not follow those policies. And as a result, we're seeing the death of innocent people, and not just police officers. In my case, my husband just happened to also be a police officer, but he was also an amazing person.
She added that losses like that of her husband are becoming more common.
Well, of course, this has been an incredibly public loss for our family. Something that you, as a police officer family, always understand that this is a risk, but you're seeing this happen so much now. This isn't just an officer or two officers that were killed in the line of duty. You're seeing this become a progressively bigger issue that's involving a lot of agencies in LA County specifically.
Paul Goyer, a lawyer assisting Janine with her claim, says he has worked with the correctional system. In recent years, he's seen more and more inmates being released early.
They are violent offenders with violent gang-related histories that have been released on some kind of progressive, they call it, restorative justice. And so they're out on a variety of forms of probation and parole. They're no longer in custody. And that's the other part of the problem, is that the parole and probation supervision in certain areas, and in this case in particular, is extremely deficient.
Goyer believes this is the first time a formal action has been taken nationwide against the district attorney and Gascon.
Typically, they are loaded with immunities and various kinds of government protections that allow them to pretty much do whatever the hell they want, which is discouraging when you have someone such as Mr. Gascon in this elected position. So we believe this is the first case. I can tell you, though, that we've been involved in all kinds of litigation and other legal proceedings that have arisen from the violent acts of what should have been incarcerated inmates who have been out.
In Janine's case, she wants the public to be aware of Justin Flores' criminal history, as well as the limited rehabilitation and legal consequences he faced. Though Flores committed suicide after killing her husband, she says that there are still more like him still on the streets. Jackie Rios, NTD News, California.